¿Y estos huevos? ¿Los puedo aplastar? No. Claro que no. Eso sería demasiada interactividad. Me parece que ya sé a dónde va esto. Diría.
When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they resuscitated him by hitting him in the chest with stones gathered by the roadside. He was lifeless for 21 minutes, certainly long enough for the oxygen levels in his brain to have decreased and caused hallucinations and delusions of transcendence. I'm running out of painkillers, and the moon has become almost unbearably bright.
Vamos a ver alucinaciones por todas partes, por lo que veo.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fibre, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Y afrontó su camino o su viaje. Se ha ido cerca de ¿qué? ¿Micos?
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
Y ni comió ni bebió. Y estuvo 3 días sin vista. Madre mía, qué paranoia.
The stones in my stomach will weigh me down and ensure my descent is true and straight. I will break through the fog of these godforsaken pills and achieve clarity. All my functions are clogged, all my veins are choked. If my leg doesn't rot off before I reach the summit, it will be a miracle. There are 21 connections in the circuit diagram of the anti-lock brakes. There are 21 species of gull inhabiting these islands. It is 21 miles between the Sandford Junction and the turn-off for home. All these things cannot, will not be a coincidence.
¿O sí? Estoy loco. El puñetero profeta de la montaña azul. Si no sabéis lo que es, búscalo por YouTube. Vale. Y pasó que continuó su viaje o algo así. Su camino. No.
Come back.
Ah, vale. No podemos morir. Bien. Vale. Que aquí nos podíamos matar. Vale, nos hemos matado aquí abajo. Bueno. Bueno, así confirmamos de que no podemos morir, aunque ha sido bastante extraño. O sea, no puedo leer esto. La verdad es que casi todo esto es... Creo que la palabra es lúgubre.
I have dredged these waters for the bones of the hermit, for the traces of Donnelly, for any sign of Jakobsen's flock, for the empty bottle that would incriminate him. I have scoured this stretch of motorway 21 times, attempting to recreate his trajectory, the point when his heart stopped dead and all he saw was the moon over the Sanford Junction. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all, and it was not his fault. It was the converging lines that doomed him. This is not a recorded natural condition. The gulls do not fly so low over the motorway and cause him to swerve. The paint scored away from his car in lines like an infection, making directly for the heart.
Métete dentro. Damasco. ¿Por qué no paro de hablar de Damasco?
We will leave twin vapor trails in the air, white lines etched into these rocks.
Creo que esto se acaba.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We've always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
Creo que vamos a morir. Come back. Volver. Estoy pulsando una tecla. Yo diría que este es el final. Bueno, pues señores, esto ha sido Dear Esther. La verdad es que ha sido un vamos a probar que ha acabado resultando un gameplay completo, porque el juego, ese es el final del juego, realmente. Ha sido un final bastante abrupto. No sé si recomendarlo porque la verdad, aparte de lo que habéis visto, poco más os puedo ofrecer. A nivel de precio, sale por la mitad de lo que salía Journey. Aunque la verdad es que Journey es más parecido a un juego, tienes posibilidad de un multiplayer, aunque es un multiplayer bastante más light del que se encuentra con otros juegos. Es para tomárselo con bastante tranquilidad. Dear Esther también es para ir con bastante tranquilidad. En un principio un gameplay supongo que duraría media hora más. Y seguramente sería bastante más intrigante. El tema es que el Dear Esther no tiene prácticamente interacción ninguna. Es casi una historia interactiva, un poco gafapaster, la verdad. No creo... Bueno, podéis echar vuestras propias conclusiones, habéis visto el juego completamente. Así que vosotros veréis si os interesa o no. Muchas gracias por seguirme y hasta la próxima.